Welcome to segment 3 of Hollywood Decoded podcast, where we focus on the spiritual warfare within the entertainment space. Today, we're talking about gatekeepers, right? Principalities and powers, gatekeepers, your entry into this world of influence, this world of affluence, right? The transaction that has to take place in order for you to enter that space or enter the space of the Hollywood entertainment realm. I'm not going to talk long. We're just going to go straight in. Let's tap in.
When they, you know what I mean, like what they do is this is what they do, like, and they know what they do with the artists is easy. They send the stylist at them first,
Yeah. Yep.
and if the stylist report back and be like, oh, he ready, then they invite you to the party, and that's when they be like, yo, look, when you go in here, it's gonna be some. You know what I mean? It's a nigga at the door.
Okay. Now
yeah.
look, what Ali Vegas is doing to you right now, he's giving you the game of how these niggas be getting turned the fuck out in this shit.
Like
They've tried to put this tight ass shirt on you.
That's what they do.
And if you wear the shirt,
they like, oh, he ready.
He with it.
That's you telling them like, yeah, I'm ready. And then next thing you know, you get invited to the party where the greeting is the man squeezing your dick.
Whoa.
I'm telling you.
Wow. Yeah.
And I'm telling them like, yo, son, like, it's so crazy because I always tell them, like, my cousins would be like, yo, son, like, you that guy, like, why you? I'm like, bro, I don't want it that bad.
So, all right, let's keep it a buck. Did you actually see niggas get twisted to the other side?
You go to that, you go to that party, like, if you ain't turning around and you see everybody, you seeing everybody walk through the joint. I mean, the thuggish niggas. You see them walking, you like, and you in the parking lot, like, on your way out, like, yo, son, that shit crazy.
Yeah.
And they like, oh, I know.
Yeah. I know what you're saying. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Like, yo, nah, that's just some wild shit. Nah.
You know
I'm just gonna go check it out.
That's like what I'm trying to tell you is like, we coming down the hill, like yo, bro, like, yo, this is facts. Like, for years, like, so my cousins used to be like, yo, man, like, so then what happened was, you know what I mean, my cousin Sherm, you know what I mean, my cousin Chafar, you know what I mean, like, I mean, he was...
Sherm is your cousin?
Yeah, Sherm, you know Sherm?
Sherm the what?
I'm talking about basketball Sherm.
Oh, no, I was talking about the Queensbridge dude.
Nah, he not from Queens. No,
Okay, yeah.
But I'm like, yo, but I was telling him, like, yo, he like, yo, Veg. Whatever he started doing his, you know what I mean, he started doing, like, you know, modeling, whatever. I mean, he was Macy's, everything. He rocking that, you know what I mean? He rocking. He got everything, Macy's. I mean, boom. He about to be the next Tyson Bedford. Like,
okay.
Like lined up, like contracts lined up. Boom. The next, matter of fact, he had about, like, boom, he had a $6 million contract. You know what I mean? Like, for do the Law and Orders. You know what I mean? Boom, Law and Orders and all that. So the night before that, the day before you signed the contract, they was going to celebrate. Like, yo, Tyson.
Come to one of them parties.
Tyson, I'm like, yo, we're going to go celebrate, right?
Yeah.
So, boom. He gets to the party, whatever, rocking. So, Tyson like, yo, you ready for the mall? Like, it's going to change your life, you know what I mean? But he like, yo, before we do that, we going to go in this room. Like,
whoa.
Like, he like, this is, you know what I mean? He see everybody going in there. He like, yo, we gonna go in this room. Like, you might gonna see some. So then he's like, what? So it was like 3 or 4 of them. You know what I mean? 3 or 4 of the, you know what I mean? The next top people, whatever. So someone was like, yo, he like, skirt. Left all that shit on the table. He called me like, yo, I'm so sorry. I'm like, yo, what? He like, all this time, like, I was just thinking you was making an excuse. You know what I mean? Like, making an excuse why you not on top or why, you know what I mean? He said, and when you telling me this, because I'm telling him, you know what I mean? Because that's my family, so I'm giving him the inside track. Like, no, this how that shit work.
And you said, and just to clarify for the people, you said Tyson, meaning Tyson Bedford, not Mike Tyson.
No, not Mike.
Don't come try to fuck me up, Mike Tyson.
Nah,
it was the nigga Ali. Throw him away, right?
Nah,
you know, Soldier Boy gonna get fucked up, like,
you know what I mean. But that was, you know what I'm saying?
That shit is on.
And he left it on the joint. He left. He was like, I can't even fuck with American politics. He moved like.
Yeah, wow.
He moved to Saudi Arabia. He like, I can't. He's like, yo, I feel. He said, I'm sorry. Like, he apologized to me all the time. Like, yo, that shit crazy.
So a lot of times when the fans, y'all ask me, yo, doggy, why you ain't this? Why you ain't that? And I always tell y'all, because I refuse to sell my soul. Mm-hmm. And selling your soul is not some prick in your blood, you know, you're in shit. No, motherfuckers is taking your ass.
Yeah, because they need something
to hold over your head.
So they can always bring you down.
Yep, like, yo, you got your ass took.
That's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of these niggas don't be hanging out. These niggas be girlfriends to these niggas.
Yeah, exactly.
They be girlfriends to the bigger niggas. Like,
yep.
I said, I'm just telling you, like.
Nah, I mean, what he's saying is actual facts. So a lot of times when you see dudes come in the game, you be like, yo, how he got dug in so fast? He got dug in, literally.
They be
like, yo, how he do that? Yo, why he put him on? Yo, niggas be going to the party.
Yeah, like, come on. Shit be contractual. Like, why you just look? Why you think most the only nigga that ever married his high school sweetheart was DMX?
Yeah.
Why you think? I mean, like, why you think they like? Do you think that's not normal? You get that bag. I don't care who you is. I don't care if the bitch did you dirty.
Yeah.
You get that bag. You fucking with something from the hood.
Yeah, that shit day one. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because why you think that shit don't happen?
Yeah.
Because all that other shit is contractual. Yeah, you sleep in this hotel, I sleep in that hotel, but when we come out, we together.
Damn.
That should be contractual, man.
I wish one day I could tell y'all some of the shit that I seen and know, but I ain't gonna never do that shit because, you know, that shit is crazy. But I mean,
no, it's crazy.
But because it's a lot of dudes.
So as you can see, the gatekeeping process within Hollywood. See, we need to understand that we are surrounded by a system that utilizes people as billboards. So when you hear someone being called a star, a celebrity, it's equivalent to a billboard. And what the system does, what this secret spiritual system does, is that it advertises the influence, it advertises the toys, it advertises the materialism. Now listen, you're going to see as we move forward in my content, the Dynasty Readings content and the Taylor Seer content, you're going to see that I'm going to present solutions. Because the lie is that there's only one route to success, and that's the excuse you hear. It's no other way for me to get it. I gotta play ball with the devil. I gotta play ball with the adversary in order to get where I'm going. And that's absolutely false. That's absolutely false. You can be in abundance, financial abundance, health abundance, love abundance. You can be in full abundance and not sell your soul to the adversary. So this is I'm not going to be long on this, but this is just proof positive. He goes over a story about himself. He goes over a story about his cousin. He was at the table. And they say, listen, before that contract gets signed, meet me in the room for the ritual. See, to you, to the average person, it's just a sex party, right? It's just a party where they just having fun, they having sex, they do. Listen, it's twofold. It's ritualistic, right? It's ritualistic, spiritual in nature, and then at the same time, it's surveillance. It's their insurance to ensure that you do not take it upon yourself to expose what this system actually is. Because see, once you get in, you realize that you're under a demonic contract. Again, I mean this spiritually, I'm not religious. You're under a demonic contract. And once you're in and you realize that, they want to ensure you can't turn around and warn everybody else. You ever notice that, it's very rare that people turn around and tell you this is not what you want? And that's because the gatekeepers are there to ensure that no one gets past the gate without paying with your soul. We got more coming later. I got so much to break down. I'm not going to make these videos too long. Got so much to break down. Look for the next video. And I'm not doing it. This is not personal, but what this is spiritual warfare. I told you in the first episode, the first step in spiritual warfare, the first thing you got to understand is that entities of darkness do not want to operate in light. When the light shows up, they instantly become powerless. So the first thing to do is to shine the light. All right, family. So until next time, this has been the third segment, Gatekeepers of Hollywood Decoded Podcast. We're going to keep going deeper till the next one. Keep ascending.